welcome back. A wonderful Wednesday to you all. I hope you're having a good week. Hello Redneck, how's it going? We're back for a little bit of Oni. Oh great, my buttons are working perfectly when the game is loading. Here we go. Why does this feel so loud? Right. We've been doing, well, for one, a great job. We have 125,000 kilocalories that we don't need. And we've been doing stuff down here with our steam room. And things are coming out. Which is metal, which we've been lacking, that much I remember. Oh, by the way, talk about all that metal. Now, we can't put a tile here. But how about we put a natural tile there? Oh yes, the base is obviously getting a bit warm. Maybe we should remake those generators into gold. Work keeping me a bit too busy, but doing good. How about me? Well, I've been sick last week and now it's still a season of birthdays for the next month or so. So I'll have like every other weekend where I'm not home, more or less. Or every other Saturday, half. So there's that. And work. But yeah. Look at that. You've all melted. Can we get rid of these fossil bits, please? Yes, please. That and that. Then just scooping around for a quick second. What is your problem? This was just some broken liquid metal in pipes, yes? Are we seeing this correctly? I think so. I think so. I feel you came back home sick as a dog Friday. Spent the weekend in bed. A bit better, but still a little runny nose. A little caught here and there. Friday. Yeah, I know. I thought so. I came back. You came back. Wait. Well, I was a bit sick, but yes. Were you too, or did I? I'm confused. And by the way, can we lower your guys' level? I think I don't like this. This is going to be super annoying. Speed this up. I don't need to be running right now. There you go. Gotta not run for a while. Do we have not niobium, cobalt in a bottle, sort of, but also not really. 200 kilos, that's pretty good. Can we get in here and get that? What are you guys for? Oh my, look at that. There's still 400 kilos of random uranium here. We've been fixing you up. Sweet. So we could actually move all the niobium into that reservoir. Melted building. Yes, you're supposed to melt some ice here to cool this all down. Temps are nicely getting to some 30-ish degrees. I was on a 2-week trip for trade shows. Got sick right as I came back home. Oh yeah. As the stress goes down, so goes your whole body, or comes down. It's the best. When you finally get some free time, first thing you do is get sick. I hope you're doing alright, and it wasn't too long. Alright, can we get that bottle in? It's like a nice, well, really guys, well the base is like 5 kilos, 22 kilos, 100 kilos of oxygen all over the place. So yes, you gotta suck all the air up. That's why we don't have any oxygen bits and pieces inside of here. Also, I need that bottle elsewhere. Can you just do that? And then move this one over to here. Gonna make you not get back in here after, I guess. Like for real. Can we have a door in here somewhere? Maybe down here, since we can't have it on top with the wire going through the heavy conductive, the insulated parts. Okay, you should be fine. I want this closed off again later. This power bit does do nothing. This was just here for our former pumps. Not pumps. Almost pumps. Our refineries. Now, what about this guy? You're gonna grab this bottle again, I hope not. How long will it take to cool down? Not too long. So we can have this be like a nice straight thing. And not have this weird bump in here, which makes me wonder and fear water falling into it. Fear 4? Oh yeah, that one. Alright, you guys can down one more, and then this is all gonna be weird. Because now we have to also move down the cooling, basically. And I do think this is plenty high. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, maybe interrupt any heat transfer here. And fill all this up, because yes, we can. Will we be able to hop up? No, you will. This one should be reachable. Yes. And still this. And still this. Good. Let's move you over. Oh, actually, you're gonna put out your stuff into the red spot still, kind of. Except you're misplaced. We could build that tile first. Also make this. Well, I guess insulation should go through. What have we been doing up here? Right, there was supposed to be polluted water in here. Can we just grab any polluted water and use that to fill up our cooling loop a bit more? Right. Seems good, man. This all goes down. You will be extended to the side here. Because we do all that stuff. Damn it. Well, the dupes don't mind, do they? Alright. So that's gonna be part of the cooling loop after. Are you coming in from here? That's gonna work out just fine. You're gonna go down by 1. Bring this down by 1. You will just be replaced with not cooling. What's your temp spike? 60 to 40. We will just need it. Damn it. They stole the cobalt again. Well, that was to be expected. What is up with you guys? Someone is coming in. No one is coming in. You are just turned off. If you just do that, then we drop that. Preempt it again, but also don't. Cobalt Morton. I do want that in here. Let's go. Is this the errand that is going to be taken care of? Or are you going to take it away again? No, you won't. Okay, that's good. Then I would like it if you closed this off again, so you can't bring it back. Havoc is coming in. Havoc might not be able to do it. Oh, by the way, is there more stink up here? Yes, there is. Let's go ahead and rebuild those deodorizers, trying to get rid of the stinky air, if we can. Right, and there's our bottle. And then what? You're gonna steal it away again. Yeah, I hate you people. No one can go in here. That bottle should thus be safe. Don't empty that, no. Just let it freeze. Okay, well, it's kind of annoying, isn't it? Because I also want you to not... I also want you to not brain lag. I want you to be able to build stuff in here, rather. You go down, this goes away. This will go over. Okay. Well, first of all, fix the entirety of that whole cooling setup. AKA, you go away. We'll have you interrupted. Things can still keep going here, sorta. Except not really. We'll be coming up this way. You guys just gonna stop for a moment. Cut you off here. Well... Can you have... No. Can you have all the water in here flow into the bottom pipe? Like this. That should work fine, yes. Just get rid of that water. And then this goes and connects. All of these spots. Sweet. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, actually, that's not fine. This is not supposed to be filled up with liquid. Have you anything to cut you off for now? This should stop you, right? No power, no reason to run. Okay, and then... Well, I guess these parts have to be removed again. And then there goes your uppity part. Going around, coming around. Okay. And someone here seems bored, and somehow someone down there still got in. How, when, and why? What? How was the stone? Oh, did you merge with the other tile? Okay, I guess. So this one's now a 300 kilogram tile of cobalt. Yeah, they'd be doing that. They would be doing that, yes. My bad. Okay, well in that case, can you just go build a tile here, here, here. We can replace the other ones, then redo the whole thing. So what happened is basically the bubble became a solid, but it became a solid and then automatically merged with the adjacent tiles to the same material. Which is why you have to not use the same material as the surrounding blocks if you want to make a natural tile out of stuff. What? Minor mistakes. Let's have you... Can you get down this way after? Yes, you can. You'll just need a bit in here again. This one. You can come down, just don't connect anything together here yet. And then you will need to be... for now, just don't be cooling. We only go all the way to here, okay. This can go away. All of this can go away, basically. This was last with this turbine. Where's your output? The right hand side. Here 1, 2, 3 are just together like in here somehow. Okay, well there's more to do. And there's way more. I fear I will have a mistake made here in a moment. Well, I realize there was a reason we didn't do it this way before. Don't know why. I have this weird feeling about that. Like past me had a plan that I've forgotten about. Now for now, it's gonna be fine. You will just be going down one more tile. Can you please remove that? No, you... Yeah, that one. Okay. And then you go in here. You... Stop. Oh, yo, dude. I did never tell you to remove that pipe. That bridge. So... Okay. Are you gonna keep going? There you go. Alright, good job. That is that. You have 5 guys. Well, not exactly, but yes. And you're supposed to come together here. The extra bits we remove. And then the question was as to where to connect them together. Oh yes, we had to have them all connected like weirdly and directional, because they are, or they were, the way they were. But now we can fix all of that. But it's coming down from the top. What is this? Petroleum? And crude oil. You're just here to remove old stuff. Okay. And bring petroleum down. Let's just deconstruct you for a hot second. And this one. And have this be like a nice straight line. So we can have this all connected and reconnected in other directions as we go if we want to. You're supposed to come all the way over here. I feel like there's a few bits that are not supposed to be here. Okay. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Alright. That's 3 and then a bit of stuff over here. Let's see. How about you go... Well, for one, you can be everywhere and anywhere now. For the time being, we have you on top of the aqua tuners, which is not a bad idea. Wouldn't mind having this here though, for one reason or another. For that purpose, would also like for you to go straight through and not have some bridge in here that makes things weird. On that note, I would like to have you go through the big woofer, which is just fine this way around, except you are missing a few tiles here. You'll be coming down this way, that way, and then just bring this over. And then this is all a bit more buffered and things will flow more nicely. If we change the amount of liquid in our piping system, well, for now it might just be a bit too much, but there's always something, right? Right, let's get you down. You'll be fine in just a moment. We will want to add more stuff here as well for these more aqua tuners, basically. Okay, and these 3, well, you're gonna come together. 1, 2. No, wait, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5. That's 2 of them. And you're gonna be connected here, apparently. I don't know what this inverse swastika is supposed to be, but it's not supposed to be in here. We do need cooling over this side, and you are right now just gonna be left and right splitting up. That is fine. That sounds a-okay. Right, so then let's go get back up here. Get another bottle of cobalt. There's still plenty in here. Make sure you sweep this away. Someone coming in for the pitcher pump. There we go, Sonia. Okay, and then just hold that for a moment. Grab that bottle of cobalt. I'll just not use the thing at top for a moment here. The pitcher pump and the emptier. So we won't have any problems with you guys bringing that stuff back up there. So there's that. Do we have a good spot to dump our anything in here? Like, what's our current goal for sweeping? I don't know. Surely it's not inside the hot room. And I can just tell you to do all that. As well as bring all the critters together. Yeah, you all have a nice cozy time as you cuddle up. There we go. Okay, that's good, that's good. We're not moving, sweeping anything into here. Leave that door open. What's the temp in here, by the way? Some 19C, that's, I think your target roughly, right? But not super free. What? Oh, you dropped the cobalt on your way back and you brought a new bottle into here, okay. Screw you people. Also, this is nice and cold-ish. Well, this is 200 and this is like 160 from the steel making. That sounds about right. Are you stop? You stop. How much steel can we make? We have 40 runs of lime and a few more tons of the other stuff. We don't have iron ore, so there's that. Kind of our limiting factor here. How much steel we have? 8 tons. Could be like 12. Okay. Now, there's a number of questions we might want to answer ourselves here. So we do the cooling with uranium is what the plan was. Right, so there's that. There was supposed to be a tile here that's made out of, or a temperature plate here and here. This can be ignored. Alright. Yes, liquid uranium. No. Cooling made from nuclear waste. What's your radiation up here? And do I want to start compressing that? I guess we could. Did we do all the research for this? Not quite. We need some space research stuff. A rocket for that. Someone in space. Do we want to do that? Or we just leave? We don't leave for space. But maybe we don't leave for space. We don't have to. Self-use stop. Well, this pump is on the same wire, isn't it? How about this radiation in here? When we send the dupe in, 900 rats per second cycle. It's like 1.5 per second. It's like 50 seconds in there. Maybe it's like 70, and then it's getting problematic. Oh, what's happening here, by the way? Where's the no floor? Also, we can't do much more in terms of... We had this cut off on purpose, haven't we? I like blocked, so no one's getting in. Right, there's that too. I'm just thinking, let's go down here and bring this over. It's gonna be fine, you don't have to stay in there for too long. There's not anything else in here for you to do, so you should not get overly heated up. Okay. By the way, we should get some of that cooling into the base. Wow. This. Can we have this be a bit less ugly? Okay, listen. How about I get a pipe in here? Then that goes right first. Right. So that goes like that. You can't reach here. We have more plastic, by the way. Here, so the guys don't get too bored. How much more is that? Enough, okay. Right, so there goes that. With any water issues? Not really, it's just being used up, is all. Because I see there's not much in here. That's fine. Right, let's cut you off. Remove that. You go over here first. And then I would like for this to go like all the way. What is this line doing? I have no idea. But now you go this way. And then we have all the water on the side here. That should have all of this a bit less patchy, a bit less convoluted. Wait. Alright. I was about to say, how is one sieve doing a full kilogram per second? A full 10 kilos, when they can just process half of a kilogram per second. But obviously, you don't have to process this because it's already clean. So there's nothing for you to do. Okay, let's get you over there. Then you go up here, and thus we can remove this. You're coming down, alright. So there's that too. From the top side geyser. We might might want to keep that in here one way or another. Let's see. Well, in theory, you should be coming in like here or something. Maybe even on priority. Do I want to switch you over to this side so things look a bit less complex? Let's do that. Surely it's going to be super helpful. Right, you're going to come down that way. We get a few tiles in here. Surely that room is still working as intended. What was it? 11? I have 11? Yes. Yeah, perfect. Sweet. Okay, and then... surfboard? What's your problem? We just need to build new ones. Yeah. Make them out of gold. Oh yes, and all of that stuff. Gonna be made from gold too, sure. Yeah, you'll get some cooling soon, TM. Getting more concerned about power at this point, because we're just burning through it like it's a non-issue. Can you get over there first for the priorities? Then go down into here. Okay. On revisiting, this will be very much not logical. And this part is all good. Yeah. Go up first, and then any access goes over to here, which gives you and the oil pump priority over everything at top. Not sure that's a good idea, but hey, it's always something. Let's get that jukebox in again. Surely gold is going to be sufficient here. You meant from steel. The arcade is. Okay, so that won't break. Oh yeah, and that happened. What? Why? Why did the naphtha get pushed over? I thought this was just evaporated from some molten metal earlier. That's a bit odd. But okay. Now what's your pressure here? 1 point whatever kilos. Wait, what? You're all just running all the time, right? Oh, it's 1,600 kilos, not 1.6. Okay, I said nothing. And you're just making more hydrogen because we need power. Sure. Okay. You're all hooked up. What's your temp problem? Steam not hot enough? Okay. We can certainly get more hot steam in here. No problem. Now the question is... There's a number of questions. We do want to have a hot steam room down here. And we want to have the cooling part on the side. You're all doing fine here? Yes. Can you put that in place? No problem. Good. And there's supposed to be a liquid lock here, so let's make this into a liquid lock. Okay. Still kind of procrastinating my steam room here. We don't have that much diamond, do we? We did get all the diamond we have, more or less. We don't have any metal. That's better than diamond. And if anything, we have to use steel for temp reasons. There will be magma, there will be molten cobalt and all that. We can use cobalt. We will have a buffer in the form of water, and we will have temp controls. First of all, this room. Stuff falls down here. You will need a shift plate on one of these sides. Just put this left. And there's gonna be a door here. Probably gonna be steel. I could also use liquid piping instead of a door. Nah. This better be like also steel. And then you can continue onwards like that. What is on the side here? Nothing much. Okay. So this can be remade. Right, and then there's going to be a steam room. This steam room somehow has to connect to here as well. Okay, you'll just have to have probably that uranium extended. I guess that works. Kind of far away. I can't exactly move this over to here. If anything, we'd need to move down the petrol boiler. It's not exactly what we're supposed to be doing here. Why do we stop oil? Why is there gunk here? Okay, why did we stop oil? You stop that, that. Well, this is for one just not connected, is why the US stopped. So there goes that. You can connect it. This goes all down here. It's being processed and good. Good part about that is we can also have the gunk removed that way. Though there shouldn't be any gunk in here. Why is it coming up? Probably from the bottom. Probably because you're connected. What's your on-off condition? You have no power. You are not the gunk problem. These are all closed off. These are all closed off. Except for you. Whoops. Okay. Did not mean for you all to be connected like that. That gunk can go nowhere. You can turn around or something. Well, hold on. That's our gunk line, yeah? This one. Hold on. Game, don't lag. This one over here. So if I have you all, you stop. Shoot. What's your output like? What? You're supposed to go over here and into this part and that part first, yes. But also we now have to bring the gun down this way. This is a deadline. Can we connect you over? Not really. Can we just have this all connected at the bottom here for a moment? Nope. You're going in here. You got up, went up, over, and... No, yeah, you go... Yeah, it's okay. It's all going the right way. Except now you gotta stop. Gotta merge this all together. Then you tell me not enough space. You're gonna go up. Not good. Let's have you... Just need you in a dead pipe or whatnot. Go down. Go down further. Connect you over. Cut this off, cut this off. Gonna all go down. Okay. It's all stored away. Gonna cut that off. Gonna reconnect things. This is the other water pipe coming down. This is okay. You're just stored away. Eventually merge this into here with all the gunk. And that is that. Alright, okay. Gunk successfully removed. That's a bit weird. Remove some weird pipes here. Don't make me question my life choices. Okay. And I shouldn't remove those pipes because we'll need them again. But also they ugly. Okay, that's that. Steam room. This is your top. You connect all the way over to here. So I will have you like in here somewhat. Over the corner connected. Like this. Sure, sounds good. At least 2 high, maybe make it 3 high. No idea what this tile is supposed to do here. To left over, I'm pretty sure. And make this somewhat big, because I say so. You'll have a liquid block here. this tile we can get in. Let's have that. Yes, let's have that be a tile. I will give you a door just in case. As a backup. How are you all trapped? You're not trapped, you're just bored, okay. I don't want stuff in here. You guys are also not bored. Still have some... whatever that is. Diamond. Okay. How hot is this? Not hot enough? Of course not. Alright, and then it's gonna get interesting. Now in here... I don't have an option to move things through the corner. Or even more options. In here we'll have our metals coming in. We'll have them on the left so you can reach them. So we'll have this in here like so. Then there's going to be a valve. This is magma for now. There will be more in the future. Maybe. This is how I want to do this. Though. Is this how I want to do this? But first of all, can we stop all the metal? We have enough metal accumulated for the time being, right? We have 6 tons of cobalt, we have 1 ton gold and copper. Let's not do that yet. You built the door yet? No, you didn't. Make sure you do that actually. I don't want to bring in the liquid block yet. Okay. So basically, you come in here with your metal stuff. You drop that, you make some water in here too. So we have water in here, pew pew. You all fixed that? Didn't we have like... Okay, I didn't make some random steam in here, so I didn't accidentally bring in any random water. Which I was kind of afraid of. If there was leftover gunk, you just move that back over to the electrolyzers, I fear. Which, well, that's just that. If you did do that, I don't care. You do bring water up, you do bring water up. We could have the stuff going up before stuff goes out. Yeah. That's so many priorities though. We didn't have that before, did we? Like we'd have to have this one go this way and then up again. That's not. Then again, we don't use that much stuff for science and whatnot. So we could just go ahead and say whatever. You know? Whatever. Do the science part and then just do 50-50, man. Just do 50-50. You're coming down. Remove that one. Connect all of this together. You have priority here. Stuff coming down. It's both green here, basically. Yeah, sure. Surely we won't have any problems with insufficient power. Except, of course, for the broken electrolyzers, which do need to be replaced, but that's a different story entirely. Well, it's gonna look better if they're not broken. So there's that, let's do that. And good thing we have gunk in here, because we have gunk on the bottom here as well, so that didn't cause any problems. On that note, wait, do you just... Wait, what? You just like a bit of... crude oil. How did that happen? Okay, well, I don't mind. How do I bring that in? That's the more annoying part, isn't it? Here, just give me this. Sure. Give me this. You are allowed crude oil. Crude oil. Do that. Can bring that in, yes. Good job, Gizmo. I'll have you cut off, so we have only one blob. wait for you, Gizmo. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you, Gizmo. Where are you? There you are. Okay, can you copy that? Leave the door open. How much did you bring, actually? 10 kilos. Perfect. Okay, stop that. And then just move that blob in here and we'll replace it. No, we'll destroy it. The pipe, that is. We'll destroy all the pipe. No, just these ones. And that should fix you up, no problem. Okay. And remake this one too. And that pop. The double door. The double. Ulti, really? The slowest of all dupes. Okay, well, whatever. Good. Now, this piping looks a lot less annoying, I don't know. You guys. You are cooling down the steam, the sour gas. Do I care about the sour gas? Like, for real? This can just sit in here and be like, whatever. Nah, it shouldn't. Also, we don't need nearly as much stuff in here. Well, the real question would be... The real question would be, how do we stop you from making more petroleum? We should have a second measure in here. That makes the whole room bigger, that makes the whole room annoying to expand. Not really. Kind of, a little bit. First I have to get in here. Well, first I have to stop all of you from working. Bringing in extra oil. Can you just stop that? Thanks. Are you gonna keep going forever? It's only 1 kilo per tile. What is happening here? You can overflow into that and... This is going to be infinite storage, alright, yes. You are one stopped. We can get in here. We can get in here. I will need a tile at the bottom. And actual doors here. Do we have enough reed fiber? Kind of. We can just have this open, I guess. Sure, make it as big as you will. It's gonna be quite a bit of wasted space here as well. Once you build... No, we have to rebuild this first. This one can stay. Whoops, a bit premature. Tell me this is not too hot and we don't get sour gas. Okay. You guys gonna build the rest here? No? You wait for something? Okay, sure. Rebuild this. Sweep the rest. You can get in, you can get in. Will you bring like super hot igneous rock that will destroy the entirety of the base? No, it will not. Hello, Gino. Welcome in. How did I miss that? Because it makes no sound and I'm blind. I have to hear, I have to listen. Oh well. Hope you're having a great week so far. And look at that beautiful waterfall. Aren't they lovely? Okay, this is being built. You can close this off again. And surely you'll do this in the right order. That sure is quite the boulder. Yes. Isn't it beautiful? Oh yeah, and can you lock these doors? Because if not, I think we'll get horrible. Become horrible. We'll go horribly wrong. There you go. And this one as well, please. Oh yeah, and there's sour gas. What? Why? What kind of hot stuff did you bring in? Of course there's sour gas. You had to. You just had to. Well, I guess we gotta remake that again. Someone is destroying this, okay. Tile, destroy. Pew pew. Can I close that up? Okay, good job. This one too. Right, and then we can take our measures here. And what's our our on-off condition. You had to build it this way around, hadn't you? Oh well. Did. Almost our gas. But lots of other stuffs. Okay. And neither any. Good job. Now, you can start, stop, depending on a value at the bottom here. Would be no problem. This will always be occupied with liquid. And you shouldn't bring anything hot in here. Watch them bring something hot into here. So there's that. You're locked, you're good, you're good. Okay. Now for the plastic. I would kind of like that over here. For that to be over here. Do I need those letters? Don't think so. Watch me need those letters in just a second again. Beautiful, beautiful sedimentary rock walls. Right, good. Now, I want you over here, because I want that all in one place, more or less. Can you all have more heat transfer in here? Well, all the way to here, I guess. There's not really much more, is it? Go all the way to here. Sure, why not? Still doesn't make much of a difference, does it? Well, actually, can you go up here? Like this. Oh boy. Can we stop all the metal volcanoes for a moment? Just cut this off. Yeah. You're cut off already, okay. And you as well. How are you not drawing? Oh, because you have no cobalt coming in, okay. Can you build that before someone does something stupid? No, let's not do that. We'll see the missing recipe once we get back to that. Okay. You're on off. You're just on for now. For the metal. We won't have the metal go up into this room again. In general, this room won't have anything coming in here. Like it used to be. Okay. For the volcano, well, this one's gonna be special. We need more space here. Yes, this will need to be made differently. Is there sour gas in here? Why is there sour gas in here? Is it some leftover? Was there... That's nonsense, no? That sure is quite... lurk, yes. Enjoy the lurk, thank you. Flying out. That's... Well, why is that in here? It will just be crushed, so I'll ignore it. So, whatever. Now, for the pump. You'll be here. You'll have your liquid in that spot. I think this is going to be enough space. I'll give it another tile here potentially. That will put any... We'll put any plastic on this side. Realistically, I want this here to be super cold. Well, actually, this could be more cobalt. It could be part of our cooling setup, sort of. That's not exactly going to work that way, is it? Unless you have an extra bit here. Sure, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? And thus, the plastic goes all the way to the side. That moves you also all the way to the side. How much do I hate that? Because I don't quite like it. Can you stop? And then this will go up this way. Cut you all off. And that's our preheating crude oil. And you're gonna come out. You'll need to have a bridge here. Well, that moves that oil into all the wrong spots and places, nooks and crannies. I mean, going up here is fine. There won't be any other liquids moved around a top here, will there? Except for the magma. You can go underground here, sorta. Or just come up at some point. Like this. That's fine either way. And then that is that. Please get rid of the nonsense up here. Will be reachable, well, for now. This will be heavy wet wire. It's just gonna stay up lifted like that. I think so. There's plenty of room here. So there's that. Random gas pipes. I think we won't need those again, right? Well, let's just leave them in there in case of dupe nonsense. Dupe distress. And then we'll have the plastic on this side nice and cold, because why wouldn't we? Isn't that beautiful? Pipe. Can stay in the steam? Sure. Actually, it's not like hot. Isn't that like hot? You wanna like cool that steam down. Steam? That petroleum. Here. Do that. Cool that down. This is gonna be nice and cold. Well, yeah, also already super cold. You guys just use up the leftovers we have still in here. Get rid of a few pipes. We have more room in here as well. We can use that to make some base cooling. That is lovely. That is lovely. Okay. And you guys have something to do, which is also lovely. What about power? You are not connected. You gotta connect us. Hey Giba. Hey, how's it going? Doing good, doing good. Happy to have some time to play some Oni. Hope you're having a good time as well. And keep building that beautiful, beautiful sedimentary rock. Okay, you guys, you have nothing in here yet in terms of... Shoot. In terms of getting into the places you're not supposed to be. Here. In terms of sweeping and whatnot. Can you be like here? You'll still reach stuff from that spot. So that's a-okay. You should reach all the bits and pieces, yes. That is steel. And that is your loader. Here. Sounds good. Sounds good. We're still using lead. I'm not sure about that. Not completely. But hey, it's gonna be fine. What about cooling? You're still 40 degrees-ish. 35 now in here. We do just wanna up your thermal cooling. Thermal cooling? Your cooling throughput? Yeah, that one. Sure. That's a sentence. Can we have you remade? You're gonna go have your output at the bottom. This one goes here. Your metals are all just fine and good. And this one... Well, there will be the natural tile, which is going to be occupying a spot that we can't build into. Let's go ahead. You will do the same as the left-hand side, but the left-hand side will be changed. Can you just stop here for a moment? Okay, remove the bridges. We can do the rest by just rewiring. Putting things back into place. Come in, you go out, and I guess you will go over here. Nothing's gonna be on top here. Goes like that. Go down. Nay, you go to the right, and you go up this way. And with that, the cooling is doubled. Could we fix you up the same way? Not really, it's gonna be super derpy McGee-faced. If you try to redo that here, let's just ignore it for now. Let's just ignore that for now. Oh good, We have the rail inside of the natural tile already. I was about to say, shoot, we are missing something here. Also, there already is a rail on the right hand side here as well, so there's that. I thought we didn't have anything here, which is why I put the ladders in place, but hey, look. We have this entire cooling solution in place already. Except there's a bit of cobalt missing over here, maybe. And you can't reach that. Well, you can reach a few bits and pieces. Because we're gonna remove every other in here or so. At least for a moment. And you need to get rid of the CO2, of course. There's gonna be more CO2 here. This is all CO2. Where are you going? To space? Okay, space. Oh. That's cool. Can we get through here? Let's see. If anything, this way. Sure. Sounds good to me. And then get over there and up here maybe. Hot steam, hot CO2. There we go. Okay, and we do have the oil hooked up, almost. Gonna empty that out. Gonna empty that out. Okay, it goes over and up. That is petrol. So good. So good. So good. Yes. Petroleum is gonna come in. Can we reach that pipe? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, no problem. Anything else in here? Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. This is gunk. This will just be processed because it needs to be processed. Then if we want to stop this... Oh, nice, actually. You have low priority for 1. For 2, we can just put a switch, a on-off switch in here, depending on your signal. Your signal is going to be this one. And you stop that, remove the old nonsense, and you turn this on if below 2 tons per tile, which is not the case. Alright, yeah, perfect. That's lovely. Actually, can you please close this up again? Okay, actually, you can have that on the left hand side, because we can just get the pressure from up here. That's kind of close. It's closer, basically. You use whatever. Doesn't need to be super hot, super stable, super thermally powerful. Don't use cobalt wire. Just use like copper. Sure. It's not like we'll have to remake the entire wiring of the base, but I kind of wanna. Just to make it all nice and copper. Because, you know, copper is the best electric conductor, which does nothing for us. But that's how it is. You can do everything. Yeah, just sweep this all out. Cool it down. What's your problem? It's still too golden here. Okay. You're doing the whole cooling. Hey, what's up with you guys? Is there something connected that's not supposed to be connected? Yes, you guys. This one? I see. Okay. That's better. Your temp is fine as well, 15, 15. Right, we don't want to freeze stuff at the top. You have no power yet. That would be a problem. And the stuff going on here is 117. Up here is going to get a little bit hotter, of course. Coming up at 17, running down to some 50 or whatnot degrees over here. You're nice and temperated. Sweet. Good. Okay. Did we want to squeeze another turbine in here? Not sure. Let's ignore that for now. Yes, let's ignore that for now. We're doing just fine. What is happening? Oh, you did grab all the bits and pieces, okay. Maybe give you a... drop a bit on the side. Actually, no. We'll have your input further to the left. Once we do the whole thing. Okay. Now, this room... We did remove the extra piping for the hot metal, yes, yes. You'll have your other metal input in here. There will be a steam input as well. For cooling down the sweepers, we'll have to see about that. We won't have a sweeper here. We could use sweeper stuff to transfer heat instead of pipes. I don't think we have anything nice to move it with on the right temp range, but we could. By the way, how does the stuff on the bottom? I kind of want to have that all swept, or do I? Not sure. Well. Yeah, I kind of want to have all of this swept. Did we not ever build a artifact station thing? I might not have it researched, because we need more space stuff for that artifact. No, there it is. We built that before, no? No? Maybe? Don't know. Here, put that here. Get the artifact down at the bottom. Also animalized. What is your wire about? No idea. Wait. Okay, for now you're just running all the time. What is your other signaling? Nothing? Right now there's nothing here. Okay, whatever. You were somehow supposed to coordinate with the magma, the volcano up here. That's a thing of the past then. Okay. That is all good so far. Do I want a weight plate in here? Because we might want to have that just in case. So we don't have like super high amount, super small amount stuffs in here. Well, it's not going to work out, is it? AKA, I can't have you pick up the right element at all times. Because there will be different elements in here, and some elements might be super small amounts. It's gonna be super annoying. We'll have like fractions of nothing. Yes, that will not exchange heat with stuff. Won't we? Like on the rail. So there's gonna be a sweeper here. It's gonna grab stuff from here. Can we reach all that stuff up top? Here, just open up some space here. That's what you get for not planning this through beforehand. What's up with you guys? You can't get in. You make it in. Go in. Also, all these layers are so ugly. So ugly. Can we just remove a few of them? Just a few. Okay, and then how about... What is this wire about? About everything, yes. Can we have you connected into here? Just give me a power station thingy. Yeah. Do that. You go above and beyond. What are you trying to use? Your igneous? No. What are you trying to do? Gold? We should have gold. Or copper for that matter. But okay. I can cut this off for a moment. I'm fine with that. Okay. Then we can remove the whole left hand side nonsense. Well, you're different. You're a different wire, aren't you? Well, you could reconnect it into here. Connect this together. The left hand side, it's be a separate thing. The bottom is gonna be a separate thing. You're gonna go down this way, this way. We probably want to keep that heavy, but why are going through the wall? We can't connect this outwards, can we? Wait, we could. Alright, could do that. Could do that. Okay, that works. For now, ignore that. And just go down here. Reconnect. And do all of that. I don't think this Jenny is doing anything at this point. You wanna cut this off maybe? And then let's go to the left. Or something. Sure. Any more stinky air up here? What's up with you guys? You can't suck that up? What's your problem? Is it not enough? Oh, you do suck it up, okay. Just not enough. You gotta get some steam in here to make this evaporate and displace more. It's gonna keep off-gassing. What's your temp? Enough to mix sand, but not enough to evaporate the liquid. You jokers. Okay, whatever. Not sure they will get hot enough. Overall, we'll see. What is your thing if below 20 kilos? You're gonna go, okay. And then I need more copper. Let's have you connected together somewhere in here like this. Remove some old nonsense. Yeah, there's no need to do this right now. Just don't like looking at this. There. And that. You're not even supposed to be connected, are you? Well, I have no idea. Let's cut you off. No, let's cut you off. And then you're all on the right hand side. This is... Let's just cut that there. That's just a random pump that won't be connected. And you're good, you're good. My booby dupes are bored, aren't they? So have you... Can we connect this together? What is that? What's the cold side? Well, sure, whatever. Let's have that still together. I will remake this in the future yet again, won't we? Nope, I didn't mean to remove that. Oh well, we will need heat in here. We will need that heat to be stable, aka we gotta make this sensor out of steel, bring this down, will give us the temps we'll need at the top. Beyond that, we'll see. You're gonna have steam, we're gonna have liquid metal coming in. So there is that. We could already dump that, or ignore it. I would like to have something atop here to have any falling debris caught, not still on top. That can be anything really. Do I care for these pipes? They can stay inside. No problemo. Then you are not supposed to be connected here, so I'll have at least one mesh tile. Don't make this too high so you can actually walk there, I think so. Just do that. Yeah, sure. Do that. Right inside you'll be connected something. So more tiles, just in case things fall down. You'll be hot, you'll be diamond theoretically. And these are too much, probably. Might want to use some cobalt here, by the way, for the cooling side. I will see about that in a moment. Okay, you're looking good. You're looking sweet. Time to sweep from here. Sure, that can be gold, that can be copper. Make it copper, it has more heat capacity. And then you will need to... This is gonna work out just fine, right? Oh, also, if you drop things, drop them on top of here, yeah, sure. Conveyor loader, also copper. You still on here, so you're gonna exchange heat with whatever's inside. And then things are gonna get interesting. You make more steel, by the way. What's our bottleneck? Iron. How much ore do we have? 100 whatever tons. It's not too bad. If we do 10, it's a ton. It's like 10 tons. Sure. Do that. Let's go. That would be 20 and then 30% extra, like 30 tons of steel. Roughly. You're done, by the way. So we can also remove all this random nonsense cooling. And just put in a bit of base cooling as well. Because why wouldn't we? Would be nice to have just a little bit of base cooling. Okay, you're not the fastest guys in here, are you? Not the fastest. And then there's also this other thing here. Double. Yeah, double. Let's get you in here. Don't really care actually where the stuff is gonna be located for now. And then just the other input. Well, actually, I want this up here somewhere. Here-ish. Didn't have to hit that so hard, but yes. Just put it up here-ish. Listen, there's no need to have extra power wire whatnot in place here. Actually, remove all of that. So you can reach that over here. And into here. Just so you hit the wire. And that stuff. Yeah. Okay. No, not okay. Well, what I need now is a dropper dispenser. And I need it to be able to drop into the range of the thing. How about here? Too low. Gotta be higher. It could be on this side. It could be here, except there's a sensor here. Get rid of this. Can be one higher. You're gonna be still in range of the dupes, right? Okay, if we can sit on top of here, yeah, sure. This. You can be one further. So you can reach them from both sides. It's better. Stop that. Okay. This. And so. There we go. Damn it. There's always something, isn't there? What about the dropper thing above? You go up there. Then we can switcheroo you around sideways. You'll still be able to reach the bottom. Well, not all of it, apparently. This is a temporary solution. It will soon be fixed. TM. Okay. Now, what is our current sweeping target? Can you all tell me? What is our current sweeping target? And why is the oil up here? Why can't you reach it? Ew. Alright, you're gonna grab that, and then you're gonna go over here. What the heck? Drop it all the way over to here. Well, that's the spot, yeah. On the 1 priority. That is that. Highest priority. Wait, you have no power. Excuse me. We have no hydrogen in here. We're doing too much cooling and stuff. Well, first of all, can you just stop making plastic? How much plastic do we have? Okay, we made more, another 7 tons. Can you just say... I'll stop you here. Let's stop you here. Okay. That is that. We have power for our guys still. Yes, you're making more power here. Sort of. You have enough water? Well, in theory. You both get inputs. Yes, this is full 10. It's all gonna come through. Well, what we don't have is something for our board Dupes to do, aka it's time to generate some power. We have free time. Time to go to the gym. Okay, then this dispenser's like way out of its way. Can we just move that into here somewhere? Here's all our processing. Well, that's not the best spot, but it is a spot. The sweeper, etc. You can just cut this off for a second here. Okay. Just a bit of extra random power. You're doing fine. You are not hot enough. We can just alleviate that, like, by putting some magma in there. And we're gonna get more power if we want to. But you're not here for power, you're here for cooling. You're here for cooling. Yes. Now, you with my bit over here. Do that, then put this in a 5 or whatnot. Then, is there more to sweep? Yes, let's have you sweep all the stuff. And then we sweep all the stuff in here. And you can move all of that outside. Okay. That is just for making things less unpretty. Not even gonna cover anything else than that. Just unpretty. Okay. Now, the stuff in here is also to be swept, thank you. And that and that. You don't do the whole cooling thing. Okay. We can get the metal in. So that's gonna work alright. Nothing is gonna happen over here quite yet. Actually, I would like for this to be closed off. Just in case. That over here maybe. Just in the case of any liquids dribbling down. This side also better be closed off, I guess. Now, you will temp control things in here in one way or another. Let's just have this closed off for now. That goes through the center. Thus we can still theoretically get in and out. We can also have an entry point up here. In theory. Have a blob of naphtha here, make this open and closable. And that would be that. For now we don't need that, so let's not do that. And here we can just have a naphtha lock or whatnot. Well, it's gonna be super cold. Would need to be like liquid stuff. Liquid oxygen or something, I don't know. Just make sure this is, if it's getting too hot, well, you know. So, if above... Okay, let's just have this closed for now. So there won't be heat transfer to begin with. Okay, what's your material? Obsidian. Obsidian, it's all good. Copper ore. Copper ore. Right, who told you to do that? I certainly didn't. I certainly didn't. Make a lot of steel. We need more steel. Yet again. There's that. Do I want stupid amount of liquid in here? Or not? We can always fix it up later. Move you up by 1. Empty a bottle of hydrogen in here and then move this in here. Shimmy shammy things around. Let's ignore it for now. 1 kilo of O2 steam, whatever, per tile is plenty. Okay, you're gonna work. You have to rebuild that for sure. What about power? Yeah. Okay. Then... Nope, not that one. Damn it. This one. Then you go out. You have low priority, so this just goes in the circle. The circle of hot stuff. Hot stuff, sure. Then the question is, do I send this through here? Would you get too hot? Okay, first of all, you go primarily through here. That door too, sure, why not? Just go through all of that. Gotta check your temp somewhere. Could also make you go around, obviously. This is not supposed to be copper, by the way. Best, just use steel, whatever. How about you get your bridge in first, and you just go, well, a left down doesn't really help, for the purpose of not wasting contact area to this. This one will work. No, there's gonna be a blob down here. It really doesn't matter. I should rather check where I wanna check for temps. So we will have a shut off. I guess you gotta go on top though, right? Because else you'll be like superheated and breaking. So you go up here. Gotta go through, so maybe here. Well, it depends on the direction. Do I have you all go through here once? Yeah, sure, why not? It wants to throw anything down. So it'd be here, but then we have to have the bridge after. So the bridge could be like at the bottom here, and then you go down and over and whatnot. Sure, we're back to that. And that does give us room on the right hand side for the sensor. Thermal sensor. Sure. We can't have you be stagnant inside. I wouldn't mind having you be stagnant inside. Could we not? If we did that, we can just stay in there. In theory. If we had this in a natural tile, I don't like it. For one, well, what's our target temp is the real question, isn't it? Like 1000 degrees or so, it's not super hot. It's not super hot. What are we even doing here? We just want to make a little nice sour gas boiler. So steal this. Then you go through here. Is that the right kind of sensor? Go down here, and then just through this one, sure, why not? And uppity. This multi-nonsense stuff in here is still bugging me. Realistically, we should do pipes from the very start and just have them go through once for the metal, and that's that, with 10% throughput. That would be the way to go. Then we'd have to also restrict the pipe throughput, like to only every third, so they have all room to run simultaneously. It's not a bad idea. It's actually not a bad idea. And this would just be magma. You know what? I might like that better than what we're doing right now. Yeah, no. The more I think about that, that would be the preferred solution. It's gonna be just magma here. But this is also gonna need some extra routing. And a bigger vacuum, no? So let's go start with a copper. How much room we have on the right hand side here? So like we have to prevent you from doing the stupid thing, which is overfilling the pipe. So first we have a valve. I guess that's gonna be sufficient. First of all, let's make some room here. Yes, this is all good. We just need some of that. Put a few tiles here and here. Is it also supposed to be obsidian? I guess so. The floor, the top's gonna be here. You can continue that onwards to the left. Why is there so much stuff here? No idea. Just do that. Maybe go in here as well, because why not? You can. Remove that. Remove that. Okay. You can mop this or not. Either way. It's gonna be insulated. Okay, then you'll have like your thingy here. We need room for a bell. We're gonna have you like wider all the way to the side. Just give it more room, because why not? That means our way in is gonna be like here or somewhere. This would be a floor, so why not that one? Here, liquid, and then that. And this way. Close it off, go down. Make that all reachable. Thank you. That's gonna be naphtha. Naphtha. Good thing this broken building is not really broken. That's oxygen, that's not that. How's my hydro storage doing? Not good. Okay, we're gonna all die. We're gonna all die. Oh, horrible, horrible death. We're gonna wait for naphtha. 2 bits of naphtha, sure, why not? We can open up all of that space. All of that space, except you can't reach it yet. So you won't. And you can't. Anything happen here? Not really, okay. Right. The others are disconnected, so there's that. We still want to make this be nice and fast. But then you are not connected in here. You are... Okay, I gotta use steel or something, don't we? I mean, you can go jump over here. There's gonna be more jumps going forward. This can just be obsidian or whatnot. For the first bits and pieces of cooling, sure, why not? Right. We also gotta do the whole magma thing at some point. Okay, there's gonna be more piping. It's fine. You're gonna cool down real quick in here. First of all, no need to pause sensory stuff. Weight plate. This one. Okay. That one's just gonna be there for the sweeper stuff. You can use steel again, sure, bring this up. Yes. Then our liquid, let's disconnect you. Our thingamabob is gonna be pre-cooled in here a little bit. We can do a few more bits and pieces, I guess. The magma will come in from the top. We can reroute things as well, if we need to. I do want to use a bit of steel here. And then cobalt should be just fine. It's kind of ugly. Okay, and then you go forward with obsidian. This part, well, you're gonna come in here somehow or something. This one, okay. I don't want these super hot pipes to be connected to the entirety of the world here. This is obsidian, this is obsidian. Why is this not obsidian? It is obsidian, okay. The entirety of the world here can be anything, really. I just want to get you through here. This is going to be super annoying, isn't it? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? You going down. You're going up. You're going to go over. And that's just the metal stuff. You're going to come in here. Okay. You disconnect that for a sec. How are you turned off with this? Okay. Just empty out this bit. Okay. And then on top we do the same. We disconnect you guys. Okay. You can disconnect it anywhere. That would be that. You go in here. Yet again, do a bit of cooling. Well, there's not much space here for you to work with. But yes. Then you go out again. I guess I'll have you come up at the left, on the left hand side. Sure, why not? Because of all that. That's why not. It's fine. What are we even doing here? And then just go build a few normal pipes. Oh, there's so much more stuff here. I don't like it. It's too much stuff. It's not very elegant. Oh well. And then just use whatever kind of metal you want. Pipe. Yes. Can you empty that like so? So, okay. One more time, get rid of the extra petroleum, crude oil, that stuff. Okay. This can just be normal stuff for the time being, I guess. We don't have much metal. Sure. Just go ahead and use that. You can reach that, yes you can. And then bring it down again. Go through here, go out. Right. Way too much stuff. I'll never do this again. So nonsense. So nonsensical. Connecting all the metals together in one spot. You're gonna go up here somewhere. Somewhere, somehow. Gonna go up here then. Cut this off. Cut that off. You can just go through here. Like this. And then... well, I guess I'll just have you go up top again. To here. And that's that. That's gonna be all metal stuff. Yeah, sure, it's all good. And you're gonna drop the metal down here as well. Such nonsense. I hate it. Okay, and well, you're gonna cool down things here as well, so whatever. That should take care of all our metal cooling needs. For the most part, you're gonna do the sour gas bit. For now, this is gonna do nothing, which is a-okay. We will need our loop. We'll need our metal down here. 111 sounds good. These are the two I want to join back together. Make this into a proper lock. And that will just freeze for a moment here. There is going to be heat transfer in between all of you. Through here, yes, and then not over this corner and not over this corner. So maybe we should have a thingy in here as well. Could this be a different metal? Well, yes, but this is not gonna break. So there's that. This can be, that should be, doesn't matter if it's emptied or not. Well, it matters for the purpose of blocking things off. Is this all steel or something? Okay. Let's make that all into steel. And then we should be able to make something with our copper up here. We can get in. Okay. What are you waiting for? Power wires, fine. You froze, as expected. Okay, so we just took you all up. This can't be connected. You'll be heated at the bottom here, so fine. Are you weirdly connected to something else? Look at bridge, there's no pipe there, is there? Let's remove the bridge as well. As to not confuse you too much. Okay, then this is gonna be an important bit. Well, that is not what you're supposed to do, my friend. Is there anything in here yet? No. Okay, cut this off. Just stop it, you dimwits. You will want mop that, probably, don't know, we'll see. Let's open up more space here first. I just want to have that in place, not have this reachable whatsoever. As for the copper, I don't know. I don't know, man. Honestly, just open up that space. Yeah, mop this. It's a hazard. Tell me you're gonna mop this before it's unreachable. Yo, dude. Okay. Yeah, no, maybe. You can still mop it. Okay. Right. How did I want to do that then? No. How do I want to do that? Okay. I might need a shut off. Or not. Where are we? Where are we now? Here. Right. I'll just open this up. So. We're gonna make you not overfill. Dude, I can't even. I can't even. Also, I have to have you only emptied every third. So. We're gonna give you a hotkey or something as well. Since I always hit the camera binding keys. First of all, we gotta have a valve. Or is this gonna be the second step? You have this stuff coming in. The pipe can be hot. Like, we can preheat that so it doesn't break or anything. We check for mass. And you can just go back into your initial tile with priority, no? We don't have to... Yeah. We don't have to have anything in place to prevent overflow or whatnot, I think. So, in theory, if we want only every third to go through, we just have to have a three-way split. So you're gonna come out here. I'm gonna first do the valve. Yes. Three-way split up, over, in. Should just work. Make this out of steel. So you come in here. This will be cut off. You can go the other way around, actually. Do it like that. As for the purpose of preheating this and whatnot, well, I gotta kind of preheat you like proper, so... how are we gonna best do that? We'll ignore it for now. Or... we have to have a second valve here to preheat the other pipes in a moment. For now, just you're gonna go in over like this, right? And then this is gonna be like one down, one sideways, one to the left. Like so. So every third is going to go in here, and the other ones go to the right-hand side. If we do it like that, then afterwards, you're going to go... I don't know how you're going to merge and or whatnot. So if you go left first, then this one could be... Then this one. I just feel you're going to re-merge things on the right-hand side. Which should be fine. Basically just do this. Except I don't want this to be sitting in a non-vacuum. That would be a flaw, right? AKA, if I lowered this yet again, no space. So this would rather be moved sideways by a little bit here. That's fine. Also, the metals will be like 50 degrees when they reach their destination. It's such nonsense. It's such nonsense. Why are we even doing this? Don't do this at home, kids. It's a waste of time. You merge together again. You send this out. This be insulated though. That should be all of that. Now, for the purpose of preheating all of that, we gotta bring it in from somewhere else. Yeah. I have another bit up here. Another bottle end here. And another of these. You're gonna come in here. Yes, but no. Oh, this is gonna break some stuff. This is gonna break some stuff again. Well, not necessarily. Can you just not be in there yet? And then you're gonna come down. You gotta go through all of these. So theoretically you're gonna come in here, well, at some spot that is like a starting spot, like so. And then just send everything else out. So this is gonna be fine for preheating. No nonsense inside, please. Thank you. We're using obsidian here. This means you could accidentally be broken, by the way. Like with ease. Just leave the molten copper in here. Your temp is good. Okay. You got 10%. I got 10%. Just gotta preheat those obsidian pipes. Is all. There's one bit missing still. Can you set this up, please? Can you please set this up? Unreachable. Wait, you can't jump up there. Oh, damn. Damn you, Dupes. Damn you. Okay, we do need to set this up before we break the pipes in accident. Let's go, guys, let's go. Come on, you can do that. Want to do that, or don't. Let's go ahead. Go ahead. Do the same up here. What a waste of time. Just give it all a bit of space. And then this one's gonna be interesting. At the very least. Let's go to that. That's gonna be kind of a bit of a sweeping job here too. Sure. Close that. Something. Top all the way to here, and then we'll see. Okay, you should be set, right? You are set, and you can reach all the things in here, and you just do copper. You should grab molten copper. Sir, you have no automation. Okay, this one's turned off. Okay, you're gonna grab that, you're gonna do that. It's gonna be 10%, you're gonna just sit there, you're gonna go through once, you're gonna be like super nice and cold, and then slowly but surely hitting this all up. Very slowly. And then you're braking because you all stopped on the other side. Shoot. Okay, yeah, that's that. Yeah, you're supposed to go through. For one. But for two, this is gonna break the metal at the forefront. Also, which one has been broken, we'll replace it later. We will not, we'll ignore it for now. And the base is cooking. Which is fine. Our oxygen, hydrogen stuff is not cooking, though. Okay, there should be more heat generated. Right. Now let's get you in first. You're gonna come in this way, this way, this way. And then in here you're gonna break things. Or will you? I can't have the copper go to the well. Could I reroute this real quick? Almost. Could almost reroute this. It's gonna break the pipes in here. As is. If you join, you're gonna break the pipe here right away. It's just how it is. What am I thinking? Well, nothing, obviously. There's nothing problematic in here, is there? Not really. The mini-gas pumps are far out of our way, so they won't cause any problems. We should just stop this for a moment. Either we empty those pipes or we fix them up somehow differently. Somewhat differently. By the way, aren't you always 10 kilograms? AKA, there won't be like weird leftover numbers in here to begin with. Except for maybe the magma. And if we do a setup like this, there also won't be any weird numbers and any weird micrograms. Unless there's some random deletion. Wouldn't that be the case? You always do 200 kilos. So that should always work. Without any issue. So we won't have to do this. Never a joint system. Less heat loss along the way. I think that should just work fine. AKA... Well, we can't fix you up right now, can we? Not without... the uranium heating up first. Oh well. Something's gonna break for a moment. Whatever. Break your pipes then. Is this hot enough for the uranium too? No? It's not hot enough? It's not hot enough. Okay. Well, who cares about the uranium, right? Who cares about the uranium? That also kind of means we don't need... Okay, we don't need all of that then. We don't need the weight plate if we... Well, we'll see about that. It does make all these things a lot easier. Also, I should probably just leave it in there and come back to it later. But... I don't like the pipes. Why are you broken? What? Why is this one broken? That is nonsense. That makes no sense. Unless... Oh no, stuff went through and that is when it all came together and broke. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Yes, you've not been all connected because things in the steam room are not reachable here. Yes. Do we want to make it reachable? We want to go back to that spot again. And again. In the future. Always has been that way. There. Just make it reachable. Okay. Yeah, that one. Sad about that uranium. Oh well. So there's that. You 120 degrees. Don't really care about that. You will be coming over again with hot. And up you go. This is going to be removed. Going back and forth here. And that's just that. Yeah, we should be able to have you just work that way. That does stop you from some priority stuff. You'll just be not used. Okay. AKA now igneous rock has the same priority as metal. I wonder if it is what we want here. AKA we could have a second. I'm gonna go over here and then down. We could have a second loader. And that loader has higher priority. And that would just work. You are gonna come in here. Well, this would be the one with the higher priority to begin with. The second one would be on the side here and then just have a bridge going in. We can do that in the future if we feel like it's necessary. It's for now, ignore that. Do we have more depleted uranium and stuff? Not necessarily in here. You guys, 55 kilos. That's 25. You are 44. That shouldn't spill over yet. That wasn't enough. Here, give me more, give me more. You're gonna reuse the same stuff again, aren't you? Or are you? No. But now it's too much. No! That's like 5 kilos too much. Damn it. Oh well. Wait, this was not uranium. Why is this iron ore? Didn't I just change the metal here? No. Oh, sweet with you dimwits. Actually, can you have the uranium remelted down here? We'll bring the bottle back in a moment. Is there anything else missing? Well, the water in is missing. You're gonna go just through here. And we'll hook you up on the side here somewhere, somehow. That can be salt water. That's gonna be the tiny bits and pieces we're gonna take care of. The salt water. But that's not really that much of a problem, is it? Nah. Then, okay, that's gonna be that. You're gonna go through here, you're gonna go check for temps. So if below, what's this gonna be? 800, 888. Then you send stuff out. What do we have here? Metal. Well, I will use steel. I'm gonna just make more. You don't... Well, you do have to check for... Excuse me, what the heck? There's sour gas in here. Can you just destroy that with a piece of gold? Okay, you're gonna come up here with your rail. We use copper, now we use steel, because steel is gonna be like basically just iron, but more of it. Let's just keep going, okay. That is more power used up, for sure. Right. You did have your input at that spot earlier, so we can just have you re-hooked up like so, I guess. We can make it prettier if we want in the future, but for now, it's whatever. You did catch the sour gas. You can go through here. And then the metal. Well, that's the question then, right, isn't it? I think we'll have the metal just go through once. We don't check for anything. We just remove it, we move it through and then This is gonna get too hot anyways. This is gonna break the boiler. We'll have sour gas in here. Or something. This is a mistake. This is a mistake. You need no priority stuff in here though. Coming in? Neither. You can just come in here. This can be copper, yeah, sure, but not. Here, and then just go up and out. And the extra bits in the sides here are really just whatever. There. Wrong tool. For sure. Yeah, sure. Who needs all this other nonsense? Don't replace anything, thank you. That's that. Why are you connected the way you are? No specific reason. Just unfortunate happenstance, okay. And then I feel like there's something here. No? Don't tell me there's actual copper trapped in here. How did that happen? This is disgusting. That's really actually disgusting. If only we didn't see it. And why is that in there? Okay, whatever. Yes, you should all work. This is hot enough now. This is hot enough now. So this is locked. And allows us to move in the metals. I would like to have you run again. So you just connect this together. Ether. What? Oh yes, and cobalt. And since you guys are bored, I'll fill out more tiles with stuff. Yes. And then there goes my cobalt. What's your pressure target? It's like 1.5, 1.3 times 3, like 4 or 5 tons or so. No. 1.2.6, 3, 4-ish tons. AKA, we do 6 tons per cycle, so it's gonna be done within half a cycle almost. Right. Then, are you down there yet? Nothing's breaking. Are you getting hot? Oh look, steam. Oh look, sand. Yes, and you're just gonna dump this here, and that's gonna be that. Things in here are gonna get nice and warm. And we haven't even hooked up this water bit whatsoever, which is fine. I'll just have you hooked up there. Talk about water. How are things up here? Why is things broken? Are you breaking? No, you don't break any pipes here. Scalding. Havoc. Buddy, dude, mate, what are you up to? Obsidian. Okay, are you gonna build... What are you building? Oh, the pipe in here? Just use ignis. Oh, great. Now they're gonna dump like obsidian all over the place. That's just great. Yes. Here, use cobalt. Actually, just to refined metals. There you go. Okay, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a lot of stuff. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, 500 degrees. Okay. It's just gonna go through, and you're gonna be like actually cooling down. At least for the time being. Okay, sure. It's getting hotter though, 600 or 700. And with that, you will heat up, actually. Okay, that's not bad, it's not bad. Okay. Then there's gonna be water. Just do a little bit of water for now. We're gonna hit like a good target temp here. Okay, it's gonna get nice and hot. And And up here, you're doing just fine, right? You're coming in at like 600, you are getting down to 120, 120, and then up here, nice and cold at 20C. Big fat stack of wasted power right there. You're doing fine, you're doing fine. Temps over here like super cold, obviously. Okay. That's our power. And of course we can always make more power with some jennies over here. Now, more importantly, we're gonna make some, not power, we're gonna make some cooling. Stupid pipes. Yes, yes indeed. Can you empty this out real quick? Now I do want to cool that petrol stuff. How about you just go above here? And then with that out of the way, can you go like differently? Whatever. We'll have our AT for actual cooling at the bottom, like here-ish. Go along the side, sure, something like that. But output I don't care. We make natural tiles here. I'm gonna go ahead and remake this. Do that, a bit here. Actually do all of these. And that one. Gonna get in here for a moment still. Yes. It's gonna be like 2 bits of cobalt. Huh. Interesting. Well, for one, you're done, right? With your cobalt nonsense. Okay, you can just do copper. Again. Yes, but also leave the dupes out. Are you gonna bring hot start? It's gonna be fine, there's no connection here. Sure. Cobalt. Yes, we wanna make a few tiles there, aka gonna actually get in here again. And there's my obsidian being brought up. Yeah. Research. Can we do more? We can do more. Few random bits and pieces. What are you doing? Yes, you're being stupid. Thank you. Could you be more stupid? No. No, okay. Right, I'm gonna get in here. You gotta go grab some cobalt. Eventually. Okay, and then... shoot. You're too fast, my friend. This is dangerous. I'll reload if this goes away. Nobody's gonna move that bike right away. And cook my naphtha. For now, just bring this over. It's super important. Let's see how quickly the naphtha goes kaput. Wait, didn't I tell you to stop that? Oh, you changed it to everything. Yeah, I knew this would happen. Damn it. We have a few hundred degrees still left for the naphtha. And cooling it. How are things on the moving errand ulti? You're fast enough for this to not break before. So there's that. And you are gonna cool down against the tile down here, so there's that too. It should be fine. It should be fine. There's another tile to be built here. I hope it will be built. Cool down and whatnot. Things are getting hot. What? Melted. Yo, if you could just tell me. Okay. That one. Good. That's not too bad. Why? How's there thermal interaction? Did you remelt the copper? How? Oh, and how much is that? Oh, it's so much, it's gonna be like a tile. Yeah, shoot. Okay, we should have stayed here. Well, this can just be remade. I'm just gonna finish cooling this as well. You copper, you've been copper. Okay, and take that up. Is this gonna increase in mass? No, it's not. Okay, so that's good. Well, it's not good, but it's not too bad. Right, you will need some cooling as well. We've never taken care of that so far. Let's just get some liquid cooling in here, I guess. What do we have? A conductive panel. Way too much stuff all over the place. Way too much stuff. So much too much stuff. Can we have like a cold spike, so to speak, coming from the left? Sure we can. Something like that. I guess we'll have to move you somewhere else. That's fine. You can go over here, sure, why not? Wait, we don't need that thing. You can connect over to here. And then just have a bridge in this spot. Any sort of bridge will do. What about something refined here? Yeah, sure. And then, well, you are gonna be staying in this very spot. That's okay. That could almost be a liquid lock. Almost. And then you go get cooled by that. Conductive panel. Right. On top of here. Can we still get over? No, we can't get over there. Damn it. Okay. Well, that means we kinda have to move the other pipes around a little bit. It ain't pretty, but it's gonna work. So there's that. You cut off, you cut off. That means we can already go ahead and empty the pipe out. Okay, there's that. You will just be connected. Connected. Where is it? Here we go. Yes, cobalt sounds great. And then we're gonna move you somewhere else. So what's your temp right now? 300 C. Can you take a break? We really just gonna get that sour gas stuff going. This is nonsense. This is such a bad build. It's the worst build ever. Well, my worst build so far. So much nonsense. Here, where's my copper? Where's my metal? Refine metal. Okay. Now what's your temp? It's all down to 600-ish. What's the nonsense up here? What did you deconstruct here? Oh, some pipe? Yeah, some pipe. Okay. And you're supposed to stop. You're supposed to stop. Okay. Wait, you should work if this is below. Yes. Okay, and that should just stop then. Yeah, that's all the copper going through. All the copper going through. And that is always just gonna go through. So there's that. And then for the magma we can do like some sort of hysteresis. So it will just be sitting at a lower temperature than the output temperature. So the gold and copper and whatnot will always have some heat in here, well, some cold basically, that can absorb their heat and have it go through. so to speak. You've changed your letter to being here. Okay. Oh, and also there's all this piping. Ew. And yes, I want to remove a few of these. Pretty please. That one. That one. Can you go through, up and down all the way here? Remove that. Remove all of that. Okay, that's better. This one. Oh no, don't tell me what is in here. Oh my god. No! Wait, double no. What did we do? There's supposed to be shift plates here. Not there yet. I still want to remove the debris inside. Diamond actually? Okay, yeah, that gotta be moved. That is all good. Well, honestly, you can leave that cobalt there. What's your temp? 300? Okay, then go right again. Except, not really. Twice. I gotta kinda wait for the temperature plates though. Shoot, how much was that? 120? Shoot. Empty. I want a full bottle, but I don't want it to be on the naphtha. Wait, didn't I tell you to... What? No, don't turn it off. I just want cobalt. No! Stupid enter key. Yeah. Yo! Why is someone else doing this now? No one's doing it. We can just have you do that. Pick it up. Can you drop it? Okay, perfect. Wait, you stop that, yes. And now there should be a spot. We don't need to pause the game whatsoever. The safe spot here, this one's fine. This one gonna be built first. Okay, good. What's your temp? Something random or whatnot. Wait, why are you stopped? You can reach all of that. In here. And here. What? Why, what? Right. You are not supposed to use automation anymore. Did you remove the automation? Yes. This one is whatever. Okay, good. The salt. That one's gonna be a bit weird. That one's gonna be a bit weird. Wait, we get more copper in. Yeah, I guess the volcano is just active. You can't actually do the salt thing right now. Can you? Okay. For the rest in here, just sweep it. This one too. I guess kind of actually. Whatever. What's your temp now? 3 whatever? 3 whatever. And you're gonna also cool down that way. Okay, it's fine. Don't need the heat right now. That is polluted looking. I was about to say, is that petroleum or something, but it's not. Okay. This bottle is gonna cool down slowly but surely. There's gonna be another one. Oh, we have a hotkey for this. There we go. Cobalt. Sweeper. Yes, you can. No, you can't. No, you can't. Great, now it's 180 kilos. That's annoying. Cobalt. Hello, Leo. I hate the run speed modifier from clothes. I'd rather go naked. The run speed modifier from clothes. You mean like Atmo suits? You want me to remove them? So the dupes are not as slow. Not that one. Disable this one. Wrong chat. Good job. Hello Leo, how's it going? And what kind of people are you trolling? Are you trolling people? Because that sounds like you're trolling people. Now I am exposed. Yes, you are. But oh my fucking god. Oh, I hate duplicants so much. You're not supposed to bring that bottle up again. Carry playing Project Zomboid? Okay. Well, I guess that one would have slowdown from clothing. What was the other thing I just recently... Oh right, I was looking into Dark and Darker. There's also slowdown from clothing. No, that game didn't quite click with me. Dupes. Good, I hate them. Okay, yeah, you empty those bottles out. Bottle them out. Empty them out. Okay. Gotta just slow the game down. You may run. Wait, you're already active. No? Oh, this one's missing. Why do you have to take away the jobs from the machines? And slow down the entire base in the process. Stop stealing machine jobs. Look at how slow you are. Stop it, you muppet. Okay, well, I gotta just wait for this to... Oh, I hate you people, I hate you people. Gotta just wait for this to actually freeze again. Watch them drop it somewhere else now, yet again. Just watch them. Well, whilst we watch them doing stupid things, we can also empty our gold out, yes? That's your problem. You're hot again? Yo, why is this heating up so much? What is your temp? That's why. How much water is on top here? Not too much? Okay. Here, do a few more of these. That was all ice, right? Could destroy that ice. Yes, yes. Okay, wow, keeping that many rich fiber and just burning through the oil. Burning through the polluted water, and when it's gone, it's gone. And that's that. Here, you do gold. And you do gold. And what are you missing? You're on. You're reaching that. No, you're not. You're misplaced. I'm pretty sure you're misplaced. Who built that? Excuse me, who built that? Who built that? Who? That wasn't I, was it? Like, how did that happen? Okay, well, how do we fix that? I have no idea. I have a few ideas. They're not gonna work nicely. Let's see. We can come in from the other side, which is good, I guess. Probably. Can we make use of that? Probably. Let's see. That's kind of annoying. What the heck? Who broke that and why? Oh, because you're dimwits and you have to walk through the most annoying spots. I don't care about the repair. It's fine. By the way, I think we got rid of all the stink in here. No. It's always more stink. Yeah, let's get that first and foremost. Building melted, yes. They're supposed to. They're made from flimsy ice. Alright, so how do we fix you up? You gotta go down by one, so this is gonna go well like this for sure. And so is your automation. This goes away. Will you please not do the gold part yet? Thank you. Now if I break this tile, you're gonna break everything. We can go ahead, put a tile here, and here, and here. And then deconstruct this. That does sound like the most not break everything solution there is. Probably. You don't need to have such a high floor. Except maybe for here. Okay. Gonna deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Did you? I think it didn't. I'm gonna make this out of gold tiles. Or why not? Because it could be hot. Maybe. Whatever, it's gonna be fine. You won't be in contact. This won't affect any gases yet. This could stay a gold tile. This won't affect many gases yet either. We can have you drop down by one. Well, yes, but actually not yet. Sure. What about power? Put it on as well. Okay, also we have to come in from the other side. What is taking you so long? Why don't you bring the naphtha over? And what is up with my natural tiles down here? What the heck is happening? Don't tell me, you dropped it somewhere along the way, didn't you? No? Okay. It's still sitting up here somewhere. Sure is. Okay, I'll ignore that for the time being. There's my naphtha, empty. Quickly, chip is on its way. Okay, we can go in. Double liquid blocks. Decon this one, drop everything down by one. This gotta go down by one as well. Oh, also you gotta go down by one. Everything gotta go down by one. Okay. Okay. Almost everything. Yeah, this is vacuum, so you can be opened up. Drop that blob. You gotta go down. Can we still properly connect you all with, nope. Ah, damn it, it was almost perfect. It was almost perfect. Except it wasn't. Wait, this looks weird. No, yes, no, yeah. You should be on the same level as the magma level. It doesn't look weird. You look exactly the way you're supposed to look. Okay, I gotta go down. Gotta go a bottle emptier. Steel, sure, why not? Building melted leather. You breaking pipes here or something? Did I cut off the magma? This is obsidian. Obsidian doesn't melt. Was this not obsidian? It was not obsidian. This also is not obsidian. What did you do? I didn't do that. I told you to use obsidian for these pipes. I specifically remember that I ordered that. And now we have magma sitting in there. Breaking. Great. Good dimwit. Look, this is all obsidian. I told you many times. Oh well. What could possibly go wrong? Automation wire. Which one? This one we don't care about. This one's just for heat transfer. Okay, whatever. Ignore that. Well, no, but I will. You built that, you fixed that. I ignore it. Where's my gold volcano? Okay. Will you be a problem? Oh. It's gonna be fine. Let's see, we open this one up. You're all in the right places and whatnot. Okay. And this one. Then we just gotta hope that the sour gas occupies this tile first, which it should, but maybe not. Slow the game down so the stupid game. playing games with me. Okay, well, this is annoying. Peak annoyance. Peak annoyance. You heard to do that, right? Why though? Why? Why? Gases. I hate gases. Where's the thing? Oh, you know what? How much is that? They're all small gases, right? Yeah, you know what? Screw that. You don't need infinite storage. It's getting annoying. You don't need this to be infinite. We do want this to be closed off though. And then you just do gold. Yeah. Dupes will come in here, do the same thing. Gonna be annoying. I don't care. Sweep all of that stuff. Close this off. It's gonna be obsidian you're gonna reach. It's gonna be all good. You guys gonna grab more obsidian and cook yourselves in the process because you cooked yourselves earlier by doing this wrongly, so now you gotta recook yourselves or something. And that fixes the magma. Good. Okay. Then what's up with salt? You don't do salt, do you? Yep. Oh well. Now we'll have like derpy small amounts, but it's already cold, so whatever. I'd like to remove the salt here. So you don't keep doing that in case we don't double check. Okay, refined metals should be okay. We're still waiting for the gold to come in again. Sure. Where's that? How's it coming along? Still waiting for... well, all of that actually. And you are supposed to be doing gold. Yes, enable auto tool. Anything else left to do here? Well, yes, building that bit. How's the scalding doing? The obsidian is far away, isn't it? All in the wrong places. Talk about the obsidian. Obsidian. You're still gonna build more. I don't like it. You closing? Yeah, we can close this off though. This one's gonna be fine either way. Okay. You're gonna be connected to the outside, so you're gonna stay cold. And somehow the gold is stagnant. What is happening with you? There's something sitting in here. Something sitting in here. Broken pipes? Are you joking? They are not inside of anything. Atmosphere, so let's go fix those. There's gonna be more broken pipes now. Yeah, just cool your stuff on site. Or have dedicated lines with point whatever every time. There's still cobalt in there. Yeah, if only the game properly showed us when things are too hot. Too hot? When things are broken. Just show us those health bars when stuff is broken. Like there. There's more. There's more to be repaired. These probably as well. Like probably all of those. Well, at least we get our metal. Okay, is this closed off? This one's closed off.
Well, it's roughly the size of a 2-year-old child if the child were liquefied.
If it were liquefied, yes. It's a good deal. It's a good deal, man. For, what was it, 259?
Sounds good.
Yes. Also, good day and welcome in, Quimbuya. I still need you all to get me some cobalt. Except, not really. Except, yes, but also, actually no. Hello. Hope you're having a good week. Let's relocate that down here. Get that nasty bit fat stack of whatever in here. And then I need 2 dispensers here, left and right. Okay. Now, have we ever come to just working as usual? Sounds good. I think, I hope, I assume. Oh, right. By the way, it's fine. I was about to say that AT, well. If we do a 10% throughput AT, it's gonna be a problem, no? Potentially. I'm just wondering. Like, I feel like I've done this a few times before, but with it shut off and whatnot, and this thing potentially running out of power, we could have our coolant stacked together and break in the pipes. I feel like I'm missing something here. I feel like we're missing something important here. Well, first of all, you're gonna come in like, not this. Like this or something. We're gonna go around here. Maybe have this further to the right. Ignore that, guys. Ignore that for now. This is fine. Right. So first of all, there's gonna be a door hitting this spot. Is there a shift plate in this spot? Yeah, no. Deconstruct that one. Put it here, actually. That is fine. It's gonna be another natural tile here in a bit. Yeah, sure. I'm not sure we need this one. Or any of that. Do we need to get inside? Probably not. This wire does nothing, so ignore that. For now, we're gonna wait for this to cool down. That's okay. You can do cobalt. Yes. Bring me that. You're gonna wait. The diamond gotta go away. It's gonna be like the most random amount of cobalt now. Oh well, so be it. You took this one away as well. You're gonna bring in more. You're gonna bring that back in. Yes, there's gonna be the door. So this is gonna be the bottom tile of the door. So if you do a cool room, it would connect into here. It really does not need to be cold. Heat resistant. Yeah, just do that one. Use a cobalt tile. You're gonna make this into cobalt as well. We have enough. We don't have that much cobalt either. We will get more. You stop. Sure, we get more. Wait, no, this one probably is going to merge things together. Like the cobalt might merge into the temp shift plate. I'm not sure this is possible, but I fear it might. Yeah, you just add a bit more mass to this. 2 tons of cobalt tiles, also a lot. So there's that. Okay, random bits and pieces, remove those things. This is going to be the end of the bit here. Can we have an entry point on this side, right? So, like a proper entry point, sort of. And then for our Reaper, well, that one's going to be a bit more annoying. That one is going to be a bit more annoying, actually. You don't need to be... wait. Here. That is where the thing ends. Insulation here, yes. You're done. This is done. This is 1 ton. We can't add more once we make this into a shift, into a tile. So let's leave that there for now. This is going to be a door, so this can be connected. Also, no more coal. Yeah, we use copper. Sure, we'll use a copper room here. Copper room, a copper thing. Actually, yes. We're gonna just add water here for cooling. Yes. A nice pool of water. With not so hot water. Well, theoretically over here. Okay, not really. Also, power is not the greatest. How are you all doing? It should be nice and cold, except it's not. Well, I guess there's just a lot of latent rest heat all around the base. Just a lot of latent rest heat. And what we could be doing is go ahead and grab a bunch of... First of all, we can do sweep all. Have you on a higher priority and just get all that stuff swept away. Yeah, sure, why not? That won't do as much good though. Unless your temp is cooking temp, which it's not. Not enough, hot enough for the turbines to run by this. You guys are running on the treadmills though. So that is free power, quote unquote. Except you're still power negative. How's my electrolyzer setup doing? You stopped. Wait. What is happening? You cut off. Are you being derpy here? Oh, you're being derpy here. What? Because of these guys. Yes, because of these guys. Can you just do that? So we basically haven't been banking power for a moment there. Okay. That would drain our entire hydrogen storage and have us on low power. For real. Were you broken with gold amalgam? Doubt. By the way, what's the pressure here? Still 59 kilos. So it's not yet time to reinstate our gas pumps, oxygen pumps. Do that. Okay. Sweeping, moving. This part is really whatever. Now what we should really just build a few jennies here. Nah, unless we go to like 5 megajoules, we're fine. We should focus on this thing. Okay, so do I really make this like 2 deep? No, I'll make this 1 deep. There's plenty of water. We'll just bring in the water like this. That sounds like a horrible idea. We have pipes anywhere close by? Not really. The coldest water we have, that is 88 degrees. Excuse me, the what? Oh. Okay. Wait, this water is nice and cold. How did that happen? Like right this moment. Okay, so the ice biome up here just melted. I'm not sure if there was a few tiles that broke, natural tiles to this. Or if it was something else. We do know for certain.
20 minutes adventure.
Yeah, it's gonna be quick and dirty. Certainly it's dirty. What the hell? Stupid ice biome. I mean, I don't mind. It's nice and cold water, what we needed. I'll talk about that. Oh, can you... Okay, we gotta first close this off again. Where? Here? Here and here. Right? It's gonna be just fine. Here actually. So we have an entry point. Here. Nice and simple. Wait, yes. And the bottom is also an entry point. Perfect. Perfect, yes, perfect. It's all coming together. And here. Let's go. Build it. Good thing liquids are weird and they're gonna take some time to actually go around and come around. Now, just gonna have a dupe do that. Yo, how is that not a thing you guys doing? Yo, how is that not a thing you guys doing? Oh, don't tell me. Is that part of this errand? Oi. Okay, you're not too far away. Okay. 200 kilos? There's 2 more jobs to do, you jobless jab. I mean, at least it's gonna cool the base down. Yes, you stop, okay. This is gonna fill up, guys. Let's go, fix it. It's gonna fill up, guys. Fix it. It's gonna be stable enough. Yeah. You're gonna fix now. You're gonna... okay, it's fixed. Okay, well, since there is now all this free water here, cold free water, I'll just have a pump in here. There won't be any poop here, right? No. And we'll just go ahead and use that. We'll need a bit of natural stuff down here. Like 1 tile somewhere. You're gonna go up a few tiles. Let's not dig everything up yet. Of course there's gonna be a poop stag in the spot that I wanted. No, poop stag in. Well, it also just showed us we used the wrong kind of pump, so that's a good thing. Put you over here then. Okay. And hook you all up together. What's that? Gold. Gold sounds good. Gold sounds golden. Right, you're gonna come down. You're gonna come down. How hot is it in here? It's getting hotter, right? Yeah, not really. That's just fine. Yeah, just use insulation, whatever. Gonna jump down here. Guess we're gonna have a jump like that. Even speed 1, no. And that, and then just bring this down. We're almost in the right spot, aren't we? Almost. And then just bring it over here. Maybe have this not spill over. Wait, what's your temp? What's... yo, man, this is kinda hot. Yo, man, this is kinda hot, man. Just not hook this up yet. What's up with you? You're just hot because you're... yeah, it was hot before. was hot before, it's still hot. Let's remake these things so they get less hot. And you have just some adjacent stuff to take away some heat as well. Yeah, okay. Sounds good, sounds good. This one, can you decon? And recon, okay. These ones as well. I have it fall through before, yeah, perfect. Okay, that's good. It's very good, very good, very good. Okay. What is missing in here still? A pipe here, a pipe there, a pipe everywhere. Also, you have lots of sweeping to do now, right? So you're not too bored there. Did you see that? It didn't even switch my view mode. Like, yeah, it didn't. It didn't switch the overlay. I think the game is struggling. You're all done. You're all done. Okay, you have power, you have power. You can't quite reach this tower though. There you go. And... well, what? How are you flooding over there? Okay. I mean, if you do, don't mind. Don't mind if you do. We could use ice tiles here as well. What does it tell us? Well, we could have used them in the first place. They would have melted. Oh. That could have worked. We could also increase the mass of the ice tiles with a dispenser yet again. That is not the worst idea. In theory. Wait, we gotta make sure we have actual pipes in here that we can use later. You're gonna come down, you're gonna go up again. Just put tiles in all of these spots. I guess these ones are whatever. But yeah. And then you keep absorbing heat here. Every time you rebuild that, it's gonna get colder and colder. Not by much, but you know, it helps. And there's no connection here side with it, so it doesn't get too well. It doesn't heat up the water part, so we don't get steam in there on accident. Probably. Yes, and our power does go down. You're all running. All running. You're all tuned up. Excuse me. Okay, this is going through. Okay, I was about to say. Electrolysis. What else? 2 missing? That is not very helpful. 3 missing? That is not very helpful. Okay. How much throughput is that? Like a third. So that gives us more power. For sure. Okay, down to 180. Was like a 260 before, right? So 2 more times we're gonna be sub 100 degrees. You're still missing a few bits and pieces, so I guess we can connect you. This should overflow. Well, it should stop because of high pressure, yeah. Not spill over. It can spill to the left, it can spill to the tiles here, which will make them transfer heat and make steam. So, with anything, we should build a insulation tile here for the moment. It will also take up some heat and, well, that's it. Take up a bit of heat and that's it. Can be useful for the time being. Sure, that's gonna work out just fine. Got more power going? Okay. Are we building up any hydrogen? No. Never. Anyone on the treadmill? No. Well, one at Widow. But yeah, there's the hydro streaming in again. Look at all that sweet hydrogen. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Filling up the generators. Giving us power. More power. Yeah, it's going all the way through to the final one. And we're making 0 plus power. Because we have way too many aqua tuners cooling down nonsense. Oh well, so be it. Could you do more? You could do more, right? Could you though? 1 pipe cannot do too much more. Can it? This is 112 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 112 times 9 is 10. No, you did 90, right? The 100. So 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. We get extra 8 grams out, potentially. But also not really because you stopped. Because not enough water. What? Because you have no power. Really? Priorities, guys. Priorities. What are we cooling over here? The steam turbines? Well, the environment. It is cooling down the environment for real though. Can you just go to like 55 and stay at that? 55, you copied that, yeah? Okay. And what are you cooling? What is your temp anyways? 50? Oh my fucking god. I did the Willow. I've seen Willow do that before. Put the wrong pipes in the wrong place. Okay, it's not specific to that. I just remembered that right there. That one time. When I was like, oh my god, you have the wrong pipe in the wrong place. And now we did this. Oh my god. It's the worst. What melted? Why is there batteries here, you dim-witted pieces of garbage? Why is there batteries here? Why is there power banks here? Like, they have no reason whatsoever to even go into the general direction of this spot. There's no reason for that, ever. I'm gonna uninstall this Bionic DLC right here, right now. There's no reason ever in the history of the mother of all duplicants for there to be power banks here. No. Listen. This is the only spot where we make power banks, and they're all being transported away into a spot of Gunk, so they're protected. So how in the hell? What? We didn't sweep them either. We did sweep them at some point, didn't we? But power banks can't be part of the all standard thing. That would be total nonsense, bullshit, garbage, illogical. They are. How are power banks not more special than clothing? Or eggs? How are they not? Also, we did stuff in here. So why? We did stuff in here. That is not up here with the power banks. No. It's not sweep only. Oh my god. Wait, what? Is it not sweep only? Don't tell me. Why is it not sweep only? We copy pasted that from all the way over here. This is gone. Okay, what are you doing? You're sabotaging me. We copied it from here then. Which is sweep only. I guess we didn't. How many more power banks are in there? Are you fucking joking, though? Okay, what's the fastest way to fix that? Get rid of the water? Probably. Oh my god, why are you joking, though? Let it flow, let it flow. My duplicants are not smart anymore. Well, they never have been. What is the water doing? That's one way to get rid of all the... Oh, right, it's... Re-derping. Power banks. Well, now they're all gone anyways. So, there's no more point. What? I just checked and there was like a single power... Why do you have different stacks? Why is there multiple stacks? Are you still moving away more power banks? I think not. Are you gonna move more than one? Or are you gonna move them one by one? Oh god, I can't do this 12 times, you pieces of garbage. Okay, listen. Here, to that. Which one is it? This one. Sweep only. Allow manual use. Super important. Sweep that. Okay, and you take forever to pick them up, because anything else would be not stupid. Okay, then this one's on a 1, and this one's on a 5 still. We're gonna still sweep stuff inside? No, we don't. Okay. And there's more power banks coming in, because why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? You're gonna pick them... What are you picking up the scrap for? Pick up the important bits. Though the coincidence that this is happening at the same time with the entire ice biome melting and breaking and all that. Oh, shoot, okay. Ah, right. Gonna diagonal drain that. This one we're gonna still keep draining for now. Until we have a full liquid tile here. How about we just put a knob here to fill this up with liquid? And that is that. Sounds good, sounds okay. Okay. What nonsense though. What nonsense. Did you bring in more stuff? Because you've been extremely good at being really bad. I did put it on sweep only. Oh, you swept the stuff back in from here, didn't you? No. That's on a 1. That's on a way more. On a 5. Okay, whatever. There's another sweep up here. You haven't used that. Okay, we specifically didn't change this one. And they were bringing stuff to the one priority sweeper earlier. What the fuck? What kind of nonsense is that? I feel like I'm only playing broken games these times. The hell? Okay, well I guess that fixed it for the most part. Here, where's my statue? You're not supposed to be on yellow alert. You can be enormous again. Do that. Don't sweep, only do all of them. Okay, now we lost a few power banks, aka let's make 55 more or whatnot. There goes all our power. You did build up more hydrogen though, so we are power positive. And that is that. Oi oi. Hatch boy. Okay. Now then, can we get a bit of... How is this 100 degrees already again? How is this heating up so much? Are you connected? No. You don't do anything weird here. Did you get into a connection? Not really, right? Earlier. Not really. What are my pipes out of? What kind of temps? No high temps. Pipes are doing just fine. Okay, well we're just gonna bow. We're gonna just go. Rebuild one more time. This is glass, is it? Yes. Do we have cobalt? No. Tungsten. Diamond. Oh, wait, what? The pipes behind are hot? Right from before. Of course he would be hot, he would be connected. But not that hot. What about... Oh, you can't reach this. What about those pipes? Nothing, you can't reach it, yes. How about this? That will allow you to come in. Oh, you're... Whilst building it, you are absorbing the heat. Right. And you take forever to build it, so... Absorbing heat is gonna be a long process. Especially if you run away and don't do your job. Especially then. We should have moved this further down. How much do I want to hack? How much do I want to hack? Hack. Oh, you've been super annoying. I'm gonna reclaim that. I'm gonna do some small hacks. We have iron here, we do. Do I want a buffer up here? With some extra, like, liquid around this? Not really. No, not really. We can always just add more cobalt, I guess. Do we want to have a sensor in here? We want to have a sensor in here, yes. A thermal sensor. And a wire piece. You know what, you can also have some wire here, just in case. Sure. And then there's gonna be a door here. Like this. You're gonna keep that closed? Yes. Actually. I know you people. You'll destroy that door. In a weird way. Okay. Pot tells me it's kind of late. Let's get one more cobalt bit. No. Cobalt. Is there a dupe coming in for that? I hate dupes. Havoc, you should just go lie down on a bed. Though you're still fast. Gonna give you that. Are you gonna melt? Shoot. We're gonna melt something in here on accident. AKA. The door's gonna be fine. The wire inside is also going to be fine. I can't send a dupe onto the triage codes right now. It might hit the dupe, its chip. That brings the... What? Oh my god. You gotta go all the way around here, okay. Okay, that's chip taken care of. Now we can send you to the triage codes. Heal the other a little bit. Alright. Now, what's with Mark and Viola? Nothing yet. You are not being cooled at all. We could just have you like over here somewhere. To connect you to some cooling. Start with the cooling because there's wires. There's pipes all over the place. Okay, so you go like this. Do you have any problems with that? No. Could be in here as well. 1, 2, you can jump up 1, 2 tiles, whatever. Sure. AKA, we can have our loader down here. Yeah, you can just go like this. Or this way around, doesn't really matter. It really doesn't at this point, does it? Building melted. Not so sure about that. Obsidian. What? No. Automation wire, conductive wire. Yeah, we thought so. Ah, for fun, Helvete. That one's not supposed to be copper or something nonsensical. That one was made from steel. Well, it wasn't. It was supposed to be. Let's redo that again. It's only 100 kilo of cobalt. Are you active? Tell me you're active at least. Dormant. 30 whatever cycles. 1 ton per tile. At least don't send the tube up here to do this. I hate you people. Who's gonna do the annoyance? Chip? I really do not like you people, man. Sometimes I could just... Bo, welcome in. Wait, didn't you follow last time? You've said hi before. Welcome. Anyways, and thanks for the follow. I thought you did before. Right. Didn't mean to take a break. Pause the game. Chip, where are you? Come here. Okay, slow down. Slow down. Listen, listen. How are you in this spot already? You've been still in the motion of moving over to the tile. How are you already on the naphtha spot? You're not that fast. You can't be. You're not supposed to be. And also, I think Ulti just got the task to bring this down, which is horrible. Yep, I saw you flinch. Well, surely this won't cook our naphtha. Because you've... Wow, so slow. This might cook our naphtha before you get there. Okay. I'm not gonna send Ulti into the magma chamber and trap him there until he's no longer alive. Because that would imply that bionics are alive. You You really have to stack those unnecessary annoyances. Like, you just stacked 4 of them again, or so. Like, you're really good at this. You should play EU4 or something, where you can also stack modifiers. I'm pretty sure you could make Paradox release another DLC for EU4, even though they finished the game. Bionics are as alive as normal Dupes. Well, my point stands. Exactly, it's debatable. At best. I mean, if we just go by their intellect, well, okay, no, we shouldn't. That would disqualify certain political leaders from being alive. Right, there's golden here. You are connected. You're cooled? Well, you're almost connected. You're gonna go over and in like this then. And that works. We could have you moved over by 1 tile or so. Just genetic ooze from a portal, some would say. Yeah, exactly. That was my thought. On the dot. On the dot. This way, that way. Deconstruct this. Connect you together. Disconnect here and here. Actually, there's no tile here. And that is that. You should be A-OK. This one's also A-OK. Your temp is... Oh, don't tell me. Okay, I did connect this. Oh boy. That would have been horrible. Connect together. Actually, don't replace that one. And then if above, if below, minus, what was it? I don't know. 111. That is... No, minus 188 or something. Then you're gonna close open that or whatnot. Right, and then hacks. Hackerman time. I'm gonna have you do this 3 times. No, and the other gun, we don't have too many chef plates. Too much material for it. We have some copper. Sure, that works. That's the final bit. And you're not supposed to be powered up. Just gonna... Surely we can remove those. Ventilation systems. And won't need them again. Because there won't be another gas incident here. He said, right before the next gas incident happened. Did I need to not power you? I did need to not power you, right? Right. And then there was that whole... There should be a buffer here. We can make a buffer here if we want to. There's that whole turn things on and off situation. Yes. You will have a... we're gonna have a defined off time, aka you're gonna be... off for filter gate duration, then not gate gives it a trigger, and then you turn it on again for a split second, and that is that. Okay, and then you start down here. We go again with a double copper with just a copper. Copper. Where is it? Here. I'd use cobalt if I could. No, we need cobalt for other stuff. Yeah, just do that. 1, 2, 3. All okay, hehe. 2 tiles. Yeah, sure, that's sufficient. Thermosensor, let's go do that. Bit of copper again. How hot is that? Not too hot? Okay, sweet. And then make sure we have the pipe in here. Sure, that is that. What's your target time? 1.1 or something. That should cool you down. gonna be fine. This is not closed off. This should certainly be closed off for the time being. And you will maybe want to bring some cooling over in one way or the other. Okay, and can we just drop this water down? Is there super hot stuff at the bottom? Oh yeah, there's super hot stuff at the bottom. Let's do it like this after all. How cold, how hot is that part? Neither. Okay, for today we're gonna fill this up and then we're gonna call it a day, I think. And just bring this together in here. Remove this. Are you guys gonna be derpy about those doors? Not really, right? How's this heating up still? Or how is this getting hotter? What just added all this heat? Okay, well, we're gonna just go ahead and build ice shift plate in here. No, seriously, what is all this heat about? You joking? You're making some weird jokes, no? 102, it went down, kinda. But the direction here is fine. What's my tile like? 8. Well, they're the same temp, so there's nothing happening here. Obviously. Temp shift plate, temp shift plate. Gonna build for myself a nice temp shift plate. Okay, we can connect together too. And there is my water coming in. How long have we been sitting in there heating up? Not too long. Okay, that's good. You gotta build that shift plate before the water hits the hot stuff down there. Okay, you're not gonna do that. Gonna take a break then. Come on, you can do it. Is there anything else we want in here? We have wire. Oh shoot, I don't want... That's fine. This won't freeze yet. I was about to say I don't want the vent in here, but that vent is a lie. Okay. And now you're nice and cold-ish. Bring this up to a few hundred actually. How much pipe is that? Roughly. 80-ish. So like 800 kilos-ish. So basically enough to fill this up. I feel like I'm miscalculating. Where's the oil draining down? Alright, there's oil up here. Okay. That should be enough to fill this up, yeah. And by the way, this stuff up here also going to break. But eventually, yes. Make this into one big pool, yeah. Is this gonna break like sideways? It's not gonna break. But also, why not have it all together? Alright, and yes, you did spill over, as expected. If I open this up, you will spill all the way down. And if we do that, things will get hot. Hot and steamy. We don't quite want that yet. How hot are the letters at the bottom? Not too hot. We do need them to 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't need this. We can remove those. Okay. You can just freeze this. Wait, there's more water. Oh, you just... Yeah. Of course. Of course there's more water here. Can we have this go up here somewhere? Not really. Not without... No, just no. Okay, in that case, first of all, let's get the cooling loop in place. Cooling loop in place. You just go up and down and whatnot. Connect here and here. Don't redo anything. And then can we go up this way? Yeah, sure. That's perfect. And that way. Okay, almost perfect. AT, schmatey, I don't care. Well, I do kind of care. But you're gonna go here. That would be your input. You can go over and out. Perfect. Yeah. pretty much that is that. You go not thermo sensor. You always run until I turn you off completely. Well, I kinda need an overflow. Still. But then again... What was that? Cold water. Okay. Talk about cold water. Here, have that come out as well. Theoretically, you sent this over here, so this is gonna be here. Then this is gonna be, when this goes over, it's gonna be here. Right, I have a thingy in here and in here, and then you'd be in here, which would be here, and you'd be in here and here. So you would be a problem. If we delay that, then the 1 bit would be here and the 2 bit would be here. So we'd have an empty spot in this spot. So we'd yet again have a bit of a weirdness going on. Because the hole is going to be in the wrong spot. I'm pretty sure I fixed this before. But not like that. Also, if I have you start up just for a second there, I'm going to block the pipe on startup. So I can't have you like have a filter before that will then reduce the amount of incoming liquid, because it will for 1 second stack up from point 1 to point 2 and then again break the pipe. So basically you have to run all the time. I'm pretty sure we'll break some stuff here. Let's just do that. It's gonna be fun. Right, also, you have some direction here, you do. Let's just put in a few of these, because we can. I do kind of want to have automation here. We'll just set you up for always running. Thermo sensor. And that will be that. And then for your input, well, I guess that's gonna come in from down here or something is fine. There's still this blob of water. Can you just do that and you're gonna be fine. Or not, because it's gonna go up to the bridge. Okay, you're gonna be fine. Good, that is that. I'm gonna fill you up. Let's have a tile here. Can we just get to making this rock? Okay. Guess we'll need 2 bottle emptiers to have enough mass. How much is that? Actually no. Actually, stop it. Actually, stop it. Kind of cut you off. Give me a... No, shoot, this is gonna be so ugly. Should just get super coolant. That would be so much easier. Why am I doing it this way? Why am I doing it this way? I have no idea. I hate myself. Okay, how much power do we have? Because we need kind of to have enough power to run this. Also, well, we need to have excess power. I would also like to have a backup. I don't. No, I don't. How much power do we have down here? That's 2 tons per tile. Wait, what? How was that not sufficient? That is also 3 tons per tile. You're not running. Excuse me? Above. Okay. Are you not switching? Okay, there you go. I was about to say. So there's that. You guys should be supporting our power production, no problem. Okay. Yeah, what? Oh, no more cobalt. Okay. Can just use copper. Sure. And then we'll add more. What about that wire here? Well, you can't go over there. Just use some heavy watt wire. Thanks. Yeah, that fits. And that is steel. We don't have that much steel left, do we? Okay, that's fine. Can we copy pasta that stuff? Yeah. Perfect. Is there something missing on the left? Oh right, you don't have another machine on the side here. So, not really. Let's hook you all up. And there is your gas. Gas. You're gonna come in on the bottom. So, how about you just go sideways like this? And connect it upwards. Okay. What about power? Still missing this. What about power? There you go. Okay. That should thus provide us with plenty of power, even if that AT is wasting it. We can also get more hot stones to get more power. Don't tell me you're lacking... Okay, you're lacking nothing. What are you all moving here? Copper ore. Kind of random. You're still sweeping stuff into here? You shouldn't. That sweeper up here has higher priority. What? This one's a 9. I have too many spots to sweep stuff into. Is this part of a room? Wait, it's not, right? This can just be open. You can have like 2 sweeper spots here. We don't need this one. We don't need this one. These are kind of random and not supposed to be in all these random places. So let's not have them in all these random places. Okay. No. Conductive wire. Why do we have to be like that? How about you just go up this way? That doesn't help, does it? It kind of does. But also... not really. The worst part? No. Okay, you know what? Just connect it here. Damn it. And you go all the way up to this spot. Like so, thank you. Right. Sweep. Here, please. And thank you. If we want to have a door, we can have a door here. Do I want to have a door here? I don't know. Now we have a door here. And so be it. That's just how it is. What's the temp in the base? It's not even 75 degrees. It's all good, man. Okay. And we're gonna fill you up next time with some cooling. Let's see how that goes. Is there anything else missing here? What are you doing? Nothing. You're just in here for and when and if we need that. Oh. Did I... Last time we used this as a heat exchanger as well. To have the sulfur heat up, cool down. Let's ignore the sulfur. Let's ignore the sulfur. What's your temps? 14 degrees, perfect. Okay, yeah. And there's water in here. Still. Good. What is your problem? Did we melt the wire? Oh, yes, we did. I think it melted from something. The molten liquid cobalt, probably. I'll talk about that. I do still wanna... Okay, first of all. Can we have that power wire come in from the side here? Like nicely. Right. But And also I do want you connected into here, but that's it. And that automation bit also goes away, and then there will be a tile here, and we're gonna add a bit more cobalt. Assuming we have more. I just attempted to copy the natural tile there. Okay, good job me. Dispenser. I just want to add a bit more mass. Okay, but that shall be it for today. Let's go give you all a quick rest on the triage code, and then these are all set up differently, aren't they? And I can't copy paste them. So there's that. But yes, that shall be it for today. Thank you all, my dear friends, for hanging out. We'll be back this weekend. Yes, we are. It's going to be a regular weekend. The week after I won't be here again. It's all kind of messy this week, this month. But yes. And who's playing and who's online? Fapplejack is playing. You guys have anyone else to go visit? Let me know. But I think that would be the go-to. Babuga is also playing. What is he playing? Rogue Factory. I've heard that before. But I think we're gonna just keep it within the universe and go over to Fapple. Alright. Okay, this week, beyond weekend, I don't think there will be another stream. So perfect for 50 as well. So yes, next Saturday we start in the morning with some Factorio, probably like around 10 AM CET-ish, and then at like 2 in the afternoon we go for Oni. Alright, let's go over to Fable, and until next time if you want, bye bye!